Thank you.
We're going live now. Okay, so we'll wait for 5 minutes, probably 5 minutes, and the audience will start joining.
So you let me know when we have to start, okay?
Sure.
All the best, everyone. Bisma,
Likewise.
will you be there or you just joining 15 minutes later?
Actually, I can't hear you clearly, Aung Dada. What are you saying?
No, I said, are you leaving right now or just you will be there here with us?
I will be here with you.
Okay.
I have taken the leave from other session.
Okay. Good.
So I got to know that you guys will be, doing breakout rooms, but StreamYard doesn't allow that. So how are you gonna proceed that thing?
No, we will not gonna do the breakout rooms. We have, discarded those parts.
Okay.
So don't worry. Just remove this part. I'm very new to this StreamYard platform. So every time I just go here, I just see the screens are getting smaller.
It's okay. I also learned it 3 days ago. It's easy, the all platforms are connected to it, like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Everything is connected.
Mhm.
People can see you from everywhere.
Mm. But how do you just make the screen bigger in just a slide?
There is a full screen option. If you just go towards, just put the cursor over there where the level 1 is mentioned, you will see the full screen option there. But if you keep it like this, then you will be able to see the comments.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to take the question sections, so we'll manage some time, like 5 to 10 minutes at the end for the questions. For if you want to do full screen, but if you want to answer questions during the meeting, so it's on you.
No, that's okay. I have joined from different part. No worries. I will check from my own phone. No worries. I joined from two different devices.
So until the audience is joining, can we just know something about movers? How is your experience with movers? What does movers do? I've been part of movers. I join the session sometimes. It feels like a family though. I got in chat with Linka, so she feels like an elder sister sometimes. She cares more than my mother. So let us know about movers. Obviously we have 7 to 10 people over here listening, so they will also know about it as well.
Linka is our cheerleader. She's the savior of digital movers program. With not only Linka, we have Dinlo, we have Lamia, but mostly Linka is everyone's connection. So, anyways, movers program is a movement. Uh, we already know it's a movement for youth in Asia Pacific. We're going to talk about more during the session. So I have joined Movers program back in 2021 when there was a lockdown situation and everyone was in their home. I thought, how can I, connect with people? What to do if I want to make a change to the community, from my community. So I found this Movers program on. I think it was a Facebook, a social post I saw on Instagram and Facebook. So it just got my attention, and I clicked on the link and registered for the workshop. One of the workshop. After joining this climate action workshop, it really got my attention that, hey, we can learn something more from the online platform, from the people from around the whole world, especially the Asia Pacific. I can join. So it was really easier to apply and connect with the people, and you don't have to pay any money. You don't need any kind of criteria or any kind of, what do you say, any kind of quality. So if you are interested, if you aspire to make the change, you can join. So after the workshop, the series, I'd like to be a movers group, to be a mover. So yeah, that's how my journey started. So from that moment, uh, you know, till now, so far I have conducted more than 70 workshops, more or less, and reached out. It just in my count. Okay, I have done workshops. It beyond my counts. I don't know. Bisma can tell. She already have I think facilitated more than 100 workshops, I guess. So yeah, through Movers program, I got connected with BISMA, people from Pakistan, youth from Nepal, Philippines, Malaysia, and different youth had different kind of their way of life, way of living. So some of them are interested in climate action, some of them interested in education, women empowerment, or digital skills, or some of them are very interested to promote mental health. So Movers program has this type of branches or possibilities or flexibilities that you can choose your path of whatever you want, and there will be a guide, there will be a mentor. So yeah, if I started my story, it will take more than 2 hours to explain. So I want to give the floor to Bisma, if she can share her insights or experiences.
Thank you so much, Ong Dada, for giving me the floor. Actually, it goes same for me as well because I had joined the movers program when I was on a semester break from my university. So I just attended one of their workshop and it was so great. So I was so fabulous. So I just wanted to attend more workshops. So after like attending one or two workshops, I reached out to our seniors, which is like Ong Dada and my mentors, Mara Sheikh Qureshi. So I reached out to them and I wanted to tell them that I also want to join the movers program and I want to create a positive change in the community. So they helped me and they guided me towards the further steps, and that's how my journey with movers started. And after that, I do not know how just I became eager to become a mover envoy, which is the highest designation of movers program. So I just conducted workshops back to back, and even my mentor, they helped me a lot in this journey. And I conducted almost 60 plus workshops right now with movers, and I will be conducting more workshop as well. So now I'm just recent graduated, so I want to create a more positive change. That's why I'm like volunteering myself with movers and some other different organizations. So mover is always like very welcoming, the movers family, and they always encourage each other and they always support each other. We have like different groups according to our interest. We have movers for climate, we have movers for ocean, so you can choose according to your in area of interest and area of your academics background. Other than that, we have friends all over the globe. So yes, we have friends from India, we have friends from Bangladesh and from Indonesia as well. So that is all about my movers Germany. Actually, I just started in like 2 years ago, maybe, and 1.5 year ago. So I don't have that much to share, but when I will just get into detail, there is like a lot of stuff to share. So that's all from my side.
Wow, I think I would be the next person,
reaching you out to be the movers involved. Hey, it was great. I also have been part of movers a lot of time. The best part is like they are so welcoming and it's so exciting. They are not charging anything. They are providing mental peace. A lot of organization are taking that from us, so movers that let's just take the responsibility to give the mental peace. So we have around 10 of the participants here. I think we should start the session. Okay. So I'll just introduce you guys to two amazing speakers from Movers. You already heard their story. It's Bisma and it's Ong. Um, Two highly cooperative people from Movers will be talking about well-being on change makers. So let's just give them the floor and hear about the insights.
Thank you so much, Mariam, for the floor. Hello, everyone. Good evening from Bangladesh, or good afternoon, or good morning, or good noon, whatever time it is right now. So, hello. Very nice to meet you all. Though I cannot see the people who are joining today. I'm just sitting in front of it, just laptop and just talking to someone. But I feel like I'm connected to you through this online platform. Thank you so much, the organizers, for giving us the floor. This is on Singla Marma. I'm from Bangladesh. Right now, I'm working as a scientist or agriculturist in Bangladesh Institute of Nuclear Agriculture. Besides, I've been leading a platform called Back to the Roots. It's an indigenous youth-led movement to revitalize, culture and traditional knowledge, land rights, and to protect the biodiversity. It's just a local youth movement, and also I've been working with Movers program since 2021, as I mentioned earlier. So that's all about me. I want to give floor to Bisma for her introduction.
Thank you so much for giving me the floor. Hello, everyone, and I'm Bisma. I'm joining from Pakistan. I'm an environmental scientist graduate. So I'm also a Movers Involved with Movers program, as I have already shared my Movers journey with all of you. So floor is back to Ong, so we can start with our today's topic, which is well-being for change makers. Over to you, Ong.
Yes. So yeah, again, welcome everyone to this digital architect conference, and with this organizer, the Movers program is collaborating this workshop. It's on well-being for change makers. So we have different kind of modules on Movers program. Today we're going to talk about your mental health, how as a leader or as a change maker or as a people, as a person, how we can take care of our well-being. So today it's a basic, I will say basic information and basic uh, is actually knowledge that we will be sharing with you today. So yeah, let's move on. Let's get to the next slide. Okay, before we move on to the next slide, I want to ask you a question that on a level from 1 to 10, how are you satisfied with your well-being? So how do you rate yourself from 1 to 10? What is your mental health status right now? Let me know in the comments. You can write in the comment box. So you can give yourself the number. That how satisfied are you with your mental health or well-being? Keep writing in the comment box. No, don't be shy. I can see your all comments. Keep writing. I'm waiting for your responses. So on a level from 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with your well-being? Okay, Muhammad Abu Bakr, maybe between 7 to 9. That's a really good. That's a very good score. How about others? Just write the number. What about you, Bisma? What's your mental health status right now? How are you satisfied? What's your score? Okay, Aisha 8. Keep writing. Oh, sunflower. You said four. That's that was a good number, but still, we wish all the best so that you can recover yourself. You become happy. You stay happy all the time. Shake, five. Okay, keep writing. Okay, Aliza, seven. Okay, I hope after this workshop, your score, those who have have lower score, your score will be upper or higher. I guess we will get to know more about this workshop and we will improve our well-being status, right? So this, since this workshop, is collaborated with Movers program. So let me give you a brief, explanation or history about Movers program. Movers program is a platform that we work for the youth from Asian Pacific to raise awareness about sustainable development goals, um, all the SDGs. So we work with the youth, especially youth, and we want to develop the entrepreneurial mindsets among the youths by developing some 21st century skill sets by conducting workshop, organizing or facilitating workshops in different communities. It can be online, offline, it can be local, it can be remote. So after every workshop, the movers, those who join the workshop can attend our team or can join our team and become movers like us. So it's a movement. It was founded by Youth Club, City Foundation, UNDP. We have partners ILO, LinkedIn, Youth Empowerment Climate Action Platform, YACAP. So these are the co-founders or partners that has been working with Movers program by giving us support, technical support, and all the necessary tips and skills. So okay, so keep writing in the comments. No, don't worry. Let's move on. Yeah, let's go to the next slide. So you guys are writing that 6 to 9, 1 to 5, or 4, 5, 6. That's your present status, right? So through this workshop, we will be developing some necessary steps or toolkits that will be helpful for us to develop our well-being or to change our mental health status. Okay, so today's workshop's objectives are understand what is well-being and why it is important for everyone. Okay, so we will be learning some scientific theories of well-being, and maybe we'll be creating some actionable tools or toolkits for well-being, and we will be mapping for well-being network. So what is our how we actually connected with people, and who are the responsible people, or who are the elements of our well-being network. It can be person, it can be any object, it can be place, it can be subject, or it can be any activities that actually a part of our life. Okay, so these are the objectives of today's seminar, today's workshop. Let's move on. So the scope of the workshop. So as in the beginning, I already have asked you the question that from level 1 to 10, what is your mental health status, or how satisfied are you with your well-being? When we actually mention about this mental health terminology, people commonly it's a common mistake, or I don't know, it's a misconception by people that when we talk about well-being or mental health, we always move on to this term mental illness. We talk about mental illness, or we say that this person is mentally ill. But today we want to reclaim this word. We want to change this word and use it for more positive meaning. So mental illness, it's not well-being is not about mental illness. Well-being is about how you take care about your mental health. How do you explore it? Okay, what are the possible solution or possible uh, objects or connections or ways to improve your well-being? So however, you can see there are 4 steps of mental health status, from healthy, stressed, struggling, and crisis. So some people are, say they are in stress situations, some are healthy situations, some are struggling situations, some are crisis situation. We are human being, right? We have to connect a lot, we have to work a lot, we have a lot of social connections, a lot of responsibilities. So when we want to we go to participate in our social responsibilities, we do have a lot of pressures, or a lot of we have to overcome a lot of challenges. And that's why we get depressions, or frustrated, or stressed, or sometimes we have to struggle a lot. So it's not about when you are struggling or you're stressed, it's not about you're mentally ill. It's just we have to find a way to go to more improved state. Like so however, if you're in a this four step, like healthy, stress, struggling, and crisis, this if you're in a healthy and stressed situation, if your mental health is in healthy and stressed situation, or this in this area, then you need more self-care, you need more social support, you need more good connections, you need to do more activities that actually brings happiness to your mind, or peace to your mind. Okay. But if you're struggling, or if you're in crisis situation or crisis mode, that you need more help. So I will suggest, though here today we are not expert, or we're not mental health expert or mental health professionals. We are just a facilitator. We are just want to let you aware about this mental health. So we will suggest you, if you're in a crisis situation, please seek professional mental health support services that would help. There must be a platform, any kind of platform, or a group, or a society, or a club that can help you, or there might be any kind of organization that might help you, to boost up your mood, or to help you through this situation. Okay, this is my uh, utmost, we'll say, a request, or suggestions, or advice to you. If you're in struggling or crisis situation, please kindly seek for professional help. But if you're stressed right now, you don't need to go to this professional help. You can just take care of yourself by doing some mindful practices like yoga, or meditation, or watching a good movie, or having time with your family, or going to a break, going for a break, or eating something that actually you love most. Okay, so that's all about you. Let's move on. And today we have divided the workshop in several steps, in several well-being component. The first component is introduction to well-being. So I'm going to introduce you what is well-being. Okay, let's move on. So taking action to support your mental health, that's what we were talking about. Like if you are in a stress situation, or if you have the power, we have the power, we have the control over us to make us happy. There is some situation that some situation that we can control. And for example, if you are, got hurt, or maybe got hit by something, or just tripped, or tripped down, we know exactly, I know what to do if we hurt our knees, or any part of our body, right? But we do, like from the young age, we are trained with this, right? So we know, we go to doctors, or we go to our parents or adults.
Yeah, everything fine?
We get mental harm, or we get hurt, in our mental health. What we don't do. We actually we don't do anything. Uh, can you go to the previous slide, Hassan? When we get hurt physically, we directly go to the physical consult, or any doctors. But when we get hurt mentally or emotionally, what we do actually? We don't do anything, right? We sometimes we are we fail, we experience failure, or rejection, or stress, or maybe heartbreak. or loneliness. These are the situations that when we are we got hit mentally or emotionally. So we scratch our heads often, right? When we fall in this kind of situation and we're not sure what to do. But we can fix this. We can take actions, and our mental health. We can bring our mental health back.
Yeah, guys, the speaker has some kind of signal issues, I guess. So, Bisma, are you here? Yeah, just wait. He has some kind of signal issues. He'll get back, and he's currently teaching about the Movers program, Introduction to Well-being.
Bisma, can you take over?
Yeah, Bisma.
Slide. Actually, in this slide, what do you guys can see? Feel free to write in the comments. So
Yeah, Mr. Ong is
Hello, am I
back, I guess.
audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm joining from my mobile phone. I think something's wrong with my laptop. Sorry for the inconvenience. As I was talking about taking action to support your mental health. So when we got hurt, mentally, there is a scope, or we can fix that, like fix ourselves, like the way we are physically hurt, like the way we take care of when we are physically hurt, and we can also take care of ourselves when we get mentally hurt. Okay. And through this workshop, we will be talking more about this, how we can fix it, how we can take care about this. So, it's not like happiness is something that just happens to us. Sometimes there might be something that we do have some control over it. Not a complete control, but there might be some part that we can make ourselves happy. We can make ourselves laughing or smiling. So there is a portion of our well-being that which we can choose to create or build, and that is why we're talking about in this workshop today. So we can create a well-being toolbox or a good well-being, and through these things, uh, we choose what to do and what not to do and think on a daily basis. And also, of course, it should be, it should come within from within you, and mm, it's just about yourself, that how you are aspired, or how you are self-aware about yourself. Okay, let's move on. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat box, or you can write in the comments, so we will be answering you to this workshop at the end. So it's a connection, right? I told you, like, it's a good connection can bring happiness. So there are 3 degrees of connection. uh, like we're connected on Facebook, or on, what do you say, Instagram or LinkedIn. Like, we have a connection. So our minds also, our mood, our habits, our behaviors, can travel across the social connections and social networks. And in an unconscious level, happens, sometimes it happens in conscious levels, but mostly in unconscious level. So and especially from 1 to 2 to 3, there's 3 degrees of separation. And it's very interesting that we even don't know, like, how it actually connected. So that means, for example, today, I talked with Bisma. We are, just we have first connection. So I know her, she knows me. But uh, maybe tomorrow, or someday, I get very depressed, or I'm very, mentally, I will say, challenged, or maybe something happened to me, and I'm so much upset. So I got, connected with Bisma. I talked to Bisma that, okay, Bisma, I'm suffering from this kind of challenges or situations. What can I do? So maybe she has a friend, or she has someone that who can, who is very much expert in mental health. So she can, seek help from that person, and she can bring all the necessary support from the person. So that means working on your well-being is a great act of courage for your own community. So it's not about you have to become a mental health expert or professional. You can support a person in a in a in every way. Okay, you don't have to expert. You can connect them with an expert. You can find a possible solution, a possible way how you can help your community. Maybe there might be your friend, they might be your friend, or someone in your own community, in your class, who is very much suffering from mental health issues. You can seek help from mental health advisors, and connect that person or with the experts. That's how we actually build the community, grow the community. So today we are not just going about talk about your own mental health. We also want to promote the mental health or the well-being of a community, of a club, of a group. Since we are change makers, we're young people, we have to stay united, we have to help each other. So the connections is very much important in our life. Let's move on. So it's a great responsibility, and with great responsibility you get a big power, right? It's a great challenge, and you have the power to change. So well-being is equal to emotional resilience. So it's a very funny image. There's three images, first, second, third. Each image tells us a story. So um, just think about that you are the boatman, and you are just riding the boat, right? So what happens when you are just in a sea, in a vast sea? You are just riding this boat, pushing the paddles, and it represents the life, our life, that we are on a journey, right? So it just we are navigating across our life, through our life. And in the second image, there might be scenarios, there might be situation that the boat has faced, barriers or challenges that the rocks are the challenges or the barriers of our life. So if we are not aware about this, if we are not a strategic or a skilled person, or if I say, if we don't know how to take up the situation, we always get hit by rocks, these kind of barriers, and we don't know that we just want to fight with the rock, and this rock represents the difficulties, the challenges. So it can be big or it can be small. So when we don't know about how to fight with these rocks, we always get hit or get in trouble. So well-being is kind of emotional resilience. That is how you make yourself resilient, or you find a way to overcome these challenges. Not facing the challenges, just maybe uh, avoiding the challenges, right? So in the third image, there's alternative solution. So scenario number two. So when the expert boatmen, the boatmen who are you know very much experienced in navigating the boat, when they see this kind of rocks or barriers, they wait for the waves, the big waves. When the big waves come, they can easily uh, cross over the boats, sorry, the rocks. So you have to wait for this resilience. That means the water, the wave is your resilient. The wave is your strategy. So well-being is kind of like that. The water, the wave, the change that you bring to your own self, getting out of the box and making yourself available to the resources around the community and the world. So when the water level change, so you don't hit by the rocks, right? That's why when you are emotionally boosted or emotionally happy person, there is no power in the world that can hold you down. When you are mentally strong, mentally fit and happy and in peace, no sadness or not any kind of stress can hit you or can stop you from going forward. Okay, from moving forward. So that's why we need resilient, not only being happy but also making it ourselves resilient to any kind of negativity or negative emotions. That's why we talk about well-being. So well-being, it's about emotional resilience, not just being happy but also being happy forever, or in future, and if anything comes to us, how we can take care, how we can fight back. Okay, being a sustainable person. So that's all. Let's move on. So as we are talking about this emotional resilience, how we can build this emotional resilience, right? So what is well-being and how we can influence it? We were talking about this in this component too. So as I have mentioned in the beginning of the workshop, that we are going to explore some scientific theories of well-being, right? So we're going to see. Okay, let's move on. The first thing, the first theory is PERMA, PERMA. Can you change the slide, Hassan? And we are always, ask for apology for any kind of technical inconvenience. Okay, it can happen since we live in a country where the network connections are not good. So please, you know, excuse us. So the Parma theory of well-being, PERMA. So can anyone tell me what this PERMA stands for? The PERMA. Just one or two responses. What this PERMA stands for. Just one or two responses. I will just take. No idea. Okay. Just you can write whatever you want. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay. We don't judge on movers program, or in a movers community. We never judge anyone. You can whatever you feel, whatever you comes to your mind, you can write in the chat box in a positive way. Anyways, let's reveal the uh, patience. Okay, P for patience. Wow, that's cool. E for energy. Okay. What about others? So the PARMA is a scientific theory. It's it's the founder of positive energy and positive psychology. Uh, I think it's Professor Seligman. He spent many years, developing a theory of happiness, in order to identify the building blocks of our, well-being, of our mental health. So he came up with this five building or five-sided model of well-being, which he calls this PERMA. Okay, management, authority, appreciation, whatever it is. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for your comments or for your responses. Let's see what this PERMA stands for. Let's move on. P stands for positive emotions. Yes, patience also works. So P stands for the positive emotions. That means any kind of positivity that comes to your mind, which covers a great range of emotions. It's not just more about joy, just about positive. It's about joy. It's about love. It's about laughing, uh, calm, appreciative, being happy, uh, and we can increase these positive emotions every day. You know, through any kind of gratitude, through any kind of um, forgiveness as well. So our positive emotions about the present, by savoring our experience and mindfulness. So being mindful person always bring positive emotion. Mindfulness is nothing but just being present in a situation, like being present whatever you're doing right now. So we often, our minds, wander around. We For example, I'm just reading a book right now, I'm reading a paper, but my mind is somewhere else. So I'm not mindful right now. So when we are doing something, give your 100% concentration to that. That's how we can build this positive emotion. Okay. So it's important note that negative emotions are also important. So it's not just about positive emotions. We need negative emotions too. Why? Because negative emotions are key to our survival, and uh, it tells us the information about our particular needs and that we have. And sometimes these negative emotions can give us a way that, or tell us that our emotions are suppressed, or, or we are. It can make us concerned, or it can make us aware about uh, our present status. So positive emotions is something that we always need. Let's move on. So the positive emotions, I guess you have understood. So you can write in the chat box like what kind of positive emotions you have recently developed. Okay. So the next one is engagement. Like I told, the connections with the people. Okay, being engaged in a moment or being engaged with the people. Maybe you are writing a book, maybe you are playing guitar, you are doing a workshop, you are learning maybe web designing, or you're conducting a workshop, you're gardening something, you are doing a TikTok video as well. So when you're focused on what is happening at the present moment, at the present time, and not distracted by your thoughts of the future or past, that's how we talk about, and being a present and being mindful, and that's how we can engage ourselves as much as we can. Okay, there are lot of activities that can help us to become engaged. If you want to know more about this mindfulness, we have another workshop on movers for well-being, level 2, where we talk about this mindfulness. We practice. We have some actions that maybe mindful eating or mindful sitting, mindful talking. We have some activities. You can join movers program. So it can be a good conversation, like I'm talking to you. So I'm just fully present in this moment. So I'm engaged to you. Maybe a work task or assignment, or maybe you are listening to me. So it's your task. So you are fully present in the situation. Or maybe playing a sports, or reading a book, or writing something like gardening, or maybe you're playing, as I said, playing guitar or harmonica or something like that. So being present in the moment, always important to boost up your mental well-being. So your well-being. Yeah, let's move on. I guess I'm clear to everyone. Okay. Yes, pride can be a positive emotion as well. The R, that it stands for relationships. So keeping in touch with your old friends, your family. Sometimes we forget to spend time with our family. Right now, we are so much involved in our social media that we always stay busy with our cell phone, and we don't get enough time to talk with our parents. We just wake up in the morning, we take breakfast, and just go get out for work or school or college or classes or our outside activities. We never talk to our parents. There might be some situation, but maybe there might be some people who talk to your parents, right? But in the most cases, we don't do that. So we are not in a good relationship with their family. So that this is very important. Staying close to your, staying engaged to your close ones is the first and foremost thing that is important to boost up your well-being. So spending time with your family. Maybe you are very busy, you don't have enough time to talk to your parents, but then you can, in a day, it might be maybe in dinner or lunchtime, you can sit with your parents, take dinner with your parents, or might be, in a weekend, you can go for a picnic or a family party or get together event. You can arrange it so that you can talk to them directly. Okay. We always, wish people on birthday, on that, like happy birthday, that's posting their picture and tagging them, but do we actually celebrate them with in a personal connection or in a physical? No, we don't. Especially when it's Mother's Day or Father's Day, we put photos with our parents, right? But do we celebrate with them, like, hey mom, hey mom, or mother, let's go out, let's have a dinner, I want to celebrate with you Mother's Day. Do we do that? you know there are maybe few people who does that, but not everyone. So it's important, creating, also creating new relationships also important. Like today I'm creating a new relationship with the audiences, right? So I'm connected. Maybe in future you will be, there will be some situation when we will be working together, like with Abu Bakr or whoever it is tonight, or um, maybe I'll be working with Mariam as well, like I'm working with Bisma right now. So it's creating new relationships also important. But choose your relationships or your connections wisely. Okay, let's move on. The next one is M. So M stands for meaning. So the meaning means anything that personally gives you a sense of belonging, a sense of satisfaction, or maybe you have, give a sense of serving something bigger than yourself. Maybe animal welfare or politics or keeping a pet, or like us doing workshops. So like the organizers, they are hosting this program. It's a meaningful event for you, so that they can aware yourself, aware you growing herbs, or maybe helping someone or doing a task. So it can be social, it can be personal, um, it can be anything. Okay, so find a meaning in your life. So as a young generation, as a youngsters, we always have a career set or career path to set, right? So when you set your career, always ask yourself, is that really worthy for me, or just I'm just doing whatever my parents are saying to me? Yeah, listening to your parents is very important, but also find the meaning your within yourself, that okay, if I'm choosing this path, or choosing this job, will it bring happiness to my mind or to mental health? Ask yourself. Okay, so meaning is very important, finding the meaning in your work, in your activities. Yeah, you can see people are doing a lot of volunteer work, so you want to follow them, but when you do the volunteer work, it doesn't give you satisfaction or happiness. So don't do that. You don't have to. No one's pushing you to the volunteer works. Find the meaning. Find the meaning to every work and to every activities. Okay, let's move on. I'm just we are we have very few times, so I have to move on. Bisma is waiting already. She's furious right now. That last one is achievement. So Parma is achievement. So after doing everything, what is your achievement? What is your satisfaction? Okay, so how you have reached to the state that you feel that you are fulfilled, you are achieved. Okay, so the achievement is something that actually requires the effort. You have to give yourself effort. If you don't try, you will not achieve. Okay, sitting here idly and doing nothing, just wishing something to happen magically, no, it doesn't happen. Okay, that way you have to try. Just trying. Maybe getting out of bed in this winter morning can be an achievement, or cooking something like today. I want to cook this recipe, this food that I learned yesterday on YouTube. So cooking something, recipe can be an achievement, or maybe completing this today's series or workshop or seminar will be achievement to you. So it can be big, it can be small, it doesn't matter. So when you fulfill something, the goal or the objective, by trying, by giving effort, it's called achievement. So staying in bed or getting out of bed can be achievement. Finishing a book, reading a book, or just finishing writing a song, or maybe completing a journey, like you have set a plan that you will be traveling these places, in this year, into 2025. So you have traveled, you have gone there. So this is your achievement. Okay, so it can be fun, it can be any kind of activities, it can be learning activities as well. Okay, so achievement, always find achievement. But when you feel that you have achieved this, you find a sense of positive emotions, or sense of satisfaction in your mind, and that actually boosts your mental health. Okay, so PERMA, positive emotions. E stands for engagement, relationship, meaning, finding meaning to your life, and achievement. These things, if you follow, if you keep balance to your karma, I think you will be 80 to 85% happy. I will say 90%, or more than 90% happy, if you follow this. Okay, let's move on. So I think that's all about my part. This is me, and thank you so much for listening to me. I will be reading your comments. If you have any questions, just do write in the chat box or comment box. So thank you so much for listening to me. Right now, I want to give the floor to my co-speaker, Bisma. Bisma, over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, for giving me the floor. Okay, so as we have learned about the PERMA model, and now we will see how this PERMA will help us to align with the well-being thing. So we have learned about the PERMA model, and as Ong mentioned, this like give us a good sense of what we need in order to be nurture our well-being. So we have in this slide we have 5 ways to well-being. So these are 5 actions which will lead us to a good well-being, which can nurture our well-being. So first of all, we have give. In give, this means giving your time to others. It either can be your family, your friends, or your community. Giving your time as act of kindness. Maybe you are just giving a comment to them, a compliment to them. Then we have research has shown, like, if you are promoting happiness, that also significantly promotes your well-being. If you are like doing an act of kindness, then it will help you in your well-being. You will have a dopamine rush in your body as well. You will have your happy hormones as well. So if we talk about the keep learning, there is a second action, and I really like this one because this means that we have to continue learning throughout our journey, throughout our life. So this also like throughout the learning process, when we are learning, so when we achieve something, we have a sense of achievement, we have a sense of self-esteem. We grow, like just left out of our comfort zone, as Ongdada already mentioned, that if even we are just getting up from our bed in the you know winter vacation, so that is already an achievement in itself. So just getting out for our own comfort zone is also a very much learning thing. So also we have be active. So how can we be active? You can do regular physical exercises. There is one term we call as somatic regulations. So in the somatic regulation, what is that? It is controlling your emotions via using your physical body. So in that, you can do meditation, you can do like have a 10 minutes walk, you can do running, and you can even do yoga, whichever do you prefer. So this is like controlling your body and like be active. Then we have take notice. So just take notice on small things which you have. Just remind yourself, you are like be mindful and present in your life. Just avoid the negativity and the toxic people in your life. And what you have to do is just take notice. Okay, show gratitude towards others, and take notes what you have. Okay, you have a good friend, you should be admire them, you should be gratitude towards them. And then we have connecting with others. For me, it is like a very important part for boosting your well-being, because if you are having a bad mood, if you have a friend with you and if you have a positive people with you, it will help you to have a good mood. It will affect a positive energy on you. He or she will try his or her best to boost up your mood. That will also help you to have a dopamine rush, or maybe like you can have the happy hormones. So feeling close to those people who value you, who value your presence. So as you know, this is a very fundamental human need. Like everyone liked to be feeling valued. So this also works as we have social relationships. So try to be with them who value your presence. So this is how we can use 5 ways of, like, this is how we can go for the well-being thing. These are the 5 actions. Now we can dive into the next slide.
Bisma, your mic is off.
Like, Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so as we were like in this slide, we have our 5 actions and how these actions will connect us with the PERMA model. So we have give. In give, we give like we have the positive emotions. Just because we are having these positive, by giving we can feel that positive emotions, we can build our relationships more stronger, we can boost our relationships. Then we have keep learning. So can we dive into the next slide, Hassan, so we can have that arrow things that will help the participants to get a more broader vision of that? Yes, just a few more slides where it ended, so they can have that thing, they can have that idea more clearly. Yes. So in this, as you guys can see, by giving we can see we have a positive emotion in our body, we can have we can build our relationships in a stronger way, because we are just giving time to your closer ones, we are giving time, we are maybe there's like giving comments or maybe just giving a good advice to your closer ones. Then we have keep learning, and when we are learning something we feel engaged to it. So this also show the engagement, and then there is also a sense of achievement. When we are like keep learning we grow, and when we grow we achieve something. Either it is just a merely a small thing, so that is a sense of achievement, and just because of that achievement you will feel happy and you will feel proud of yourself as well. Then we have be active. Just being active, it can help you in, you know, being active and constantly doing one thing, you can have that achievement, and then you can also have that positive emotions just because of being acting. If you are active, you have, you know, you have good influence of circle, you have a good circle around you, the people around you. So that's why you will have a positive emotions. Whenever you are feeling low, they will boost you up. If you are, if you need any advice, if you need any help, they will help you out. And then my favorite, that is take notice, because take notice is like it entered into meaning and positive emotions. When you will take note that okay, I have this thing, I have this, I have only, like I have a best friend, you will take notice into that, and you will feel a positive emotions. Either you have one, but it's like always like we have the quality over quantity. So then we have connect. If we have the connect, so if we talk about the connection, it will link to the meaning and relationship. So this is how the 5 actions linked with the pharma model. Now we will move forward to the next slide. So here is, let's build our mover well-being toolbox. I will be sharing my well-being toolbox, how I nurture my well-being. So you can take a self-reflection on your own when you are free, and maybe whenever you have time, so you can take a screenshot of this slide. And 5 actions that could improve your well-being. If I can like have I will talk about my actions. That is like sunlight exposure. I really feel very calm and soothing when I am just sitting in, you know, sunlight. So even sunlight makes me feel good, because this is like in my well-being toolbox. Even if you are getting 7 to 8 hours, like it's a good sleep all time. So if you're getting a good sleep, that also improve your well-being, because you will not feel irritated, you will not feel like you are having a headache. And you will, even if you are not giving getting enough sleep, then your mood is going to be irritated, you are feeling irritated. So it will also influence the people around you. So if we talk about, it might be like you have an action of taking like doing meditation regularly, just maybe just for 2 or 5 minutes, but this is also an action. So we have to start from a very low amount and then be consistent, be engaged, and then you can achieve something as well, as we have mentioned earlier. So this is about our well-being toolbox. So you can take a screenshot of this slide. So in that you can also share your actions which you took for nurturing your well-being. Maybe talking to a friend, because I have seen some people, if they talk to their friends, they will help out their well-being. You can schedule a call with one of your friend. Even I have some friends, we you know always talk on Sundays, we schedule a call. So that also improve and boost in my mood and in my energy, because whenever I am feeling low, they will boost me up. So now we can dive into the next slide. Okay, now there is like well-being component 3, which is mapping your well-being network. So moving into the next slide, from here we will be mapping our well-being network. So you will map your well-being network with me. So there, this is the importance of relationships. So in the upcoming slide we have a quote regarding this well-being component, and that is a really lovely quote. So first of all, we have surrounding ourselves with the right people can have a huge influence in on our well-being, because as I have mentioned earlier, if you are like with those people who value you, who value your presence, then and that you are with the right people, it will influence your well-being. You can boost your well-being, you have your positive emotions, you feel valued. So try to circle with those who are positive, who value your presence, and you feel valued with them whenever you with them. So after that, we have become your ideal self. If you are with the right people, they will help you to become your ideal self. They will pump you, they will motivate you to become your ideal self, be part of something bigger than yourself. So they will try they will try to, you know, boost something bigger than yourself, what you are really. And then we have reduced stress. So as I have mentioned earlier, that having good relationships can reduce your stress, because you will share your anxiety with someone. Maybe you are feeling stressed, you will share your stuff, your problem with one of your friend, with one of your family members. Maybe it should be your brother or anyone. So this will feels good by itself, but it also reduces your risk of, you know, health conditions. You will have a reduced stress in your body. Then we have encourage healthy behaviors. If you are with your right people, so you will have encourage they will encourage you to healthy behaviors. If you are like if you are a patient, if you are feeling sick, they will tell you to take your medicine, to take care of yourself, to prioritize yourself. Then we have like the studies shows that those people who have strong and boosted relationships, they live longer lives. So this is what studies say. So this is like we have fun and fulfillment. That is already a part. When you are with the right people, you will obviously have fun and fulfillment. So yeah, if there will be any question, I will ask, and no need to worry about that. Other than that, if any participant have any comment, they can drop in the comment box, I will answer that. And moving forward to the next slide. So we have to value the importance of relationships. So this is a very wonderful quote which I have mentioned earlier. In a world of algorithms, hashtags, and followers, know the true importance of human connection. Even you have one human connection that is very important to you, just value that and know the true importance of human connections. So take now we can dive into the next slide as we are running short of time. So this is an activity. In this we will having mapping your well-being network. So in this you guys can see we have 8 categories, and we will be mapping our well-being network. We have friends, we have family, we have online networks, we have religious, we have other, and then we have local communities or mentors or role models. So you can also take a screenshot. I will highly recommend that you can take a screenshot of that, and then you can take then you can map your well-being network. If you have like really a few numbers, that is like totally okay, because we prioritize quality over quantity. If there is just you only have a one friend, those who can you rely on, that one friend is better than having 3 toxic friends. So if we talk about the friends, I have Fatima, I have Huda, and I have Mariam. So they are my best friends. So they always have that sense of kindness towards me, I give them, and they also boost my mood. Then in my family, I have my brother and my mother, because have a close relationship. So they value my presence, I value their presence. And if we talk about online networks, I have Ong Dada, I have friends Kese from Bangkok, and I have friends from Indonesia as well. And if we talk about religious, I'm very sorry to say, but I have one friend, and we go to, and we do rituals, our Islamic rituals together. And if we talk about other, I have one of my friend, and he's from India, so we can talk about everything. We can, if I am feeling stressed, I can reach out to him, and he will give me good advice, he can give me good suggestions. Then we have in local community, so I do not have that much friends in my local community. In my local community I have a zero number. And then we have mentors and role model. If I talk about my mentors and role model, Ong Dada is also my mentor, so I really appreciate his support towards my growth. And then I have Maya Shakureshi, so we can take up into them, because if I am doing something wrong, they value me and they motivate me. They try to pull me back, and they are not that much toxic. So then we have work and school. I have Joseph, and I have some other friends in my school. So that is about mapping your well-being network. So this is how you map your well-being network. This is about my well-being network, so you can take a look. And Hassan, can you please go to the next slide so they can take us a screenshot? Yeah, now it is your turn to map your well-being, and you will get, because this is about taking notes. So you can take a notes, how, are you surrounded by the toxic people, and are you with the right ones? Because you have to be with the right ones who motivates you, who value your presence, and who boost your mood, who have that energy, who take care of you, you take care of them. And now we just have a few slides. We have a few slides. Yes, in this, first of all, we have to take care of ourselves, because with an empty cup we cannot pour for others. So first of all, we have to take care of our well-being, our own mental health, and then we can help other. If my own well-being is not good, if I'm not feeling that much good, I'm not healthy much, I don't have that much energy that I can help my friend, how can I pour from an empty cup? That is the idiom we are using here. So first of all, we have to take care of ourselves, we have to love ourselves, then we can take care of others who we value. So this is all from my side. Moving forward to the next slide. I don't think we have that much slides. If you have any questions or any takeaways, feel free to write that in the chat box. And this is your well-being action plan. Actually, after taking this well-being workshop, I hope you guys are feeling too much motivated that you can have two actions that you will take in future to to boost or nurture your well-being, and two things that you have learned today. So you can also take a screenshot of that, and if you feel comfortable, you can post that on your social media as well. So if you have any question, feel free to drop in the chat box. And if, for your main takeaways, you can post that on your social media, as we are running short of time. So this was very impactful for my well-being. Thank you, Ong and Bisma, Mariam and Hassan. Thank you so much, Abu Bakar, for your kind feedback. And now I will give the floor back to our host. Over to you, Mariam.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ong and Bisma. It was great listening you and great listening your insights. You guided the audience very well, and we learned it from very well from it. And you answered the questions as well as of the participants. So it was great hearing you. And now it's time to wrap up. Again, it was an honor for us to listen you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you again. And now, Mariam, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I would just take a one screenshot with our dearest speaker. So, because it's an honor to share screen with you guys. So let's just take a screenshot and then we'll wrap up, okay? So I'll just give a countdown of 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. It was honor. It was amazing listening, guys. You both speakers were very cooperative since day one. Thank you very much for being part of this initiative, and we'll inshallah look forward to have more sessions with you and plan more activities with you. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's meet in another. The next speaker is waiting for us. Allah Hafiz.
Yeah. Thank you, Allah Hafiz. Take care.